شبكة المعالي الإسلامية تقدم
يا صاحبي لك في فؤادي مكانه، يعلم بها من يعلم السر والغيب، البعد مهما طال فيني زمانه، ماني بناسي صاحب الجود والطيب.
امرأته إذا طهرت من طمثها أرسلي إلى فلان فاستضعي منه، ويعتزلها زوجها ولا يمسها أبدا حتى يتبين حملها من ذلك الرجل الذي تستضع منه، فإذا تبين حملها أصابها زوجها إن أحب، وإنما يفعل ذلك رغبة في نجاب الولد. فكان هذا النكاح يسمى نكاح الاستضاع. Second kind of marriage, a husband will tell his wife to go and cohabit, live with another man, or sleep with another man as many times as she wants, for as long as she wants, until she gets pregnant. When she gets, now her husband cannot sleep with her as a husband and wife relationship while she's doing that, because what he's looking for is a man, a boy, from that man. Like, for example, he sees a prestigious man, a man of high status, a good-looking man. Whatever the reason that he's looking for, he wants to have a man, a son from that man. He sends his wife to live with him until she gets pregnant. When she gets pregnant, when does he do that? After she is pure from the menstrual cycle, because that's the time when she can get pregnant. When she gets pregnant and confirmed that she's pregnant, then her husband can live with her like a husband and wife. That's the second kind of marriage. نكاح آخر كان يجتمع الرهط دون العشرة فيدخلون على المرأة كلهم يصيبها، فإذا حملت ووضعت ومرت ليال بعد أن تضع حملها أرسلت إليهم، فلم يستطع رجل منهم أن يمتنع حتى يجتمعوا عندها، فتقول لهم قد عرفتم الذي كان من أمركم وقد ولدت وهو ابنك يا فلان، فتسمي من أحبت منهم باسمه فيلحق به ولدها. Second kind of marriage, a group of men under 10 would sleep with the woman. She gets pregnant. When she gets pregnant and she delivers the baby, she calls them all, and no one dares to not come. And when they come, she seats them, and she tells them, you know what we did, and here is the baby, and it's yours. It's over. It's not, there's no DNA. There is no, it's not mine. No, how did you know? It could be his. No questions asked. It's your son, and his name will be whatever, taking the name of that man. That's the second kind of marriage they used to have in the time of pre-Islamic, time of Jahiliyyah. The fourth one, يجتمع الناس الكثير فيدخلون على المرأة لا تمتنع ممن جاءها. هؤلاء طبعا البغايا كنا ينصبن على أبوابهن رايات تكون علما لمن أرادهن دخل عليهن، فإذا حملت فوضعت حملها جمعوا لها ودعوا لها القافة. القافة جمع خائف يعني الشبه من الناس. ثم ألحقوا ولدها بالذي يرون فالتاطه ودعا ابنه. التاطه يعني التصق به، يعني تلبسها هذا الشخص. The fourth one, prostitutes. They will have a flag at their homes. Anyone who wants to come and sleep, door is open. No one to be stopped. And when she gets pregnant, she will call everyone who slept with her, and they would see the baby. He looks like who? And it's stuck with him. If he has some resemblance with one of those men who slept with her, then that would be the father, and he is stuck with it, and the name, he will take the name of that man. كان عندهم اجتماعات بين الرجل والمرأة تعقدها شفار السيوف وأسنة الرماح، فكان المتغلب في حروب القبائل يسبي نساء المقهور فيستحلها، ولكن الأولاد الذين تكون هذه أمهم يلحقهم العار مدة حياتهم. Wars happens and women go with men to war. The winner will take all the women of the loser and they sleep with them, deal with them any way they want. Who suffers the most from that? Now, of course, this is major shame for the loser, because you're not talking about just simple women from slaves and such. It's their wives too. And look what we said before. A woman can declare war or make peace because of how much people defend their honor when we talk about high-class people. So, in time of war, when the loser loses, their women are taken. So that is top humiliation for their husbands, and at the same time, major humiliation for the children. Because when you talk about children, you're talking about someone that his mother is treated like that. Not only that, he is not to be attributed to anyone. So he lives with that shame for the rest of his life because he has no father to be attributed to. كان من المعروف في أهل الجاهلية أنهم كانوا يعددون بين الزوجات من غير حد معروف ينتهي إليه، وكانوا يجمعون بين الأختين، وكانوا يتزوجون بزوجة آبائهم إذا طلقوها أو ماتوا عنها، وكان الطلاق بيد الرجال لا إلى حد معين. Look at those things that used to be common at the time of the Jahiliyyah. They used to marry without number. 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 20, 100, no number, no limit for how many wives a man can have. This is the life that Prophet Muhammad ﷺ had to deal with when he came and when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala declared or allowed the marriage of 4. Now people at that time, this is hajr, yani this is constricting the freedom that they have, even though Islam is being attacked by being letting it go when it comes to women. Now they used to marry as many, and Islam reduced it to 4. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ruled that. That's number one. Number two, they used to, when you marry anyone. You marry 2 sisters. Now this is haram in Islam. وَأَن تَجْمَعُوا بَيْنَ الْأُخْتَيْنِ. You cannot do that. So you marry as many, and you marry whoever, even sister with her sister, a sister with her aunt, and such. At the same time, you can marry the wife of your father if he dies or divorces her. And just reflect on that shame. The wife of your father, if she is divorced or he dies, then you can marry her. That's what they used to do. And when it comes also to divorce, it was in the hand of the man and no limit. It's not one divorce, you know. الطلاق مرتان فإمساك بمعروف وتسريح بإحسان. Talaq is 2 times in Islam. The third one, it's over. Yani you divorce 2 times. When it comes to the third, you either keep her or it's over. You get rid of her. On the third, it's over. They used to divorce as many times as they want. There's no limit. So the woman is really tied down with her husband. He can divorce her and bring her back, and divorce her and bring back, and play games as long as he wants. And even with the divorce that we have in Islam, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put conditions on that divorce and made it to the advantage of the woman, where the man is not taking advantage of the divorce, harming her, like not divorcing her because he wants to make her suffer, and she doesn't know if he wants her back or he doesn't want her back. All of those things are done in Islam. But this is the way it was then. They can divorce as many as they want. كانت فاحشة الزنا سائدة في جميع الأوساط لا نستطيع أن نخص منها وسطا دون وسط أو صنفا دون الصنف إلا أفرادا من الرجال والنساء ممن كان يتعاظم نفوسهم أو يعني يأبى الوقوع في هذه الرذيلة. وكانت الحرائر أحسن حالا من الإماء، والطامة الكبرى هي الإماء. ويبدو أن الأغلبية الساحقة من أهل الجاهلية لم تكن تحس بعار في الانتساب إلى هذه الفاحشة. When you talk about slaves, that's the major disaster when it comes to the calamity of fornication or zina. This is very common. Almost everyone deals with it except very few of the noble people. They don't deal with it, and they see it as an indecency that they should not deal with. Yani, with all the horrible things that they have, there are some people there who have sense of decency or self-respect at that time. روى أبو داود عن عمرو بن شعيب عن أبي عن جده قال قام رجل فقال يا رسول الله إن فلانا ابني عاهرت بأمه في الجاهلية، فقال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم لا دعوة في الإسلام، ذهب أمر الجاهلية، لا نكاح إلا بولي، الولد للفراش وللعاهر الحجر. A man came to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam and he said, O Prophet of Allah, this son is mine. I slept with his mother before I became a Muslim. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam answered him, no claim to be accepted from the affairs of Jahiliyyah before Islam when you became a Muslim. Your son is the one that is born during the wedlock. And anything besides that to be stoned, meaning the mother, if she commits prostitution. Meaning that you cannot attribute and say, this is my son, unless you're married. And this is from the woman whom you married. Other than that, nothing to be claimed from the affairs of Jahiliyyah because everything is gone. كانت علاقة الرجل مع أولاده على أنواع شتى. منهم من كان يقول إنما أولادنا بيننا أكدادنا تمشي على الأرض. When you talk about how the father deals with his children, it was on different levels. Some of them, they used to say, our children are our guts walking on earth. Yani, they love them so much, and they protect them so much, and they deal with them in good terms. So they are good parents. وَمِنْهُمْ مَنْ كَانَ يَئِدُ الْبَنَاتِ خَشْيَةَ الْعَارِ وَالْإِنْفَاقِ. Some of them used to bury women, girls, when they are born alive, fearing of poverty and hardship. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told us that. وَيَقْتُلُ الْأَوْلَادِ خَشْيَةَ الْفَقْرِ وَالْإِنْفَاقِ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَلَا تَقْتُلُوا أَوْلَادَكُمْ خَشْيَةَ إِنْفَاقِ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, do not kill your children for the fear of poverty. We provide for you and we provide for them. So you have some people who really take good care of their children. And you have some people who kill their children because they're worried about poverty. Some of them worried about an immediate poverty, and some of them worried about a future poverty. من إملاق and خشية إملاق. من إملاق يعني الفقر موجود حالي، وخشية إملاق يعني الفقر محتمل أو متوقع في المستقبل. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala dealt with those two ayat in different. When the person is killing his children because of the fear of immediate poverty, Allah said, نَحْنُ نَرْزُقُكَ وَإِيَّاهُمْ. He made them take precedence over the children. Allah said, we'll feed you and them, because right now he needs the food. He doesn't care for his children. And if he's fearing for the future, and he has food now, he says, نَحْنُ نَرْزُقُهُمْ وَإِيَّاكُمْ. We will feed them and you. Don't worry about that. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala dealt with those people when He sent Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Taban, you have all of those horrible things that we have talked about when it comes to relationship or when it comes to the status of women and how women are dealt with. Well, let's look at other aspects.